Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's talk about social anxiety. I have social anxiety. A lot of people do. The way that I used to handle my social anxiety was through alcohol. Give me a drink or two, and I wouldn't have to get drunk. Just give me a little bit of alcohol in my system, 1 or 2 beers, and I would relax and I would be fine. When I went sober, my social anxiety presented itself to me in a way that I guess I had never really thought about before, because I'd always been able to combat it with a drink or two. And I've had to learn how to manage to still be social. Now, I'm not a social butterfly, but I've had to figure out how to manage. You have to have some sort of social life. I know there's a tendency for a lot of men, especially as we get older and as life deals us different blows, there's a tendency to self-isolate and to just say you don't need friends, you don't need people in your life. I'm here to tell you, you cannot be an island unto yourself. It doesn't work. I've known people who have moved to the mountains, grown big beards, and worn overalls and make moonshine. I know people who've done that. Even those people have friends and have to socialize. There's nobody who can just be completely all alone. So please don't think that that is a good option for survival. And if you're doing that right now, just allow that to be temporary. There's nothing wrong with going into the monk mode. We have warrior mode and we have and our monk mode. There's nothing wrong with being in your monk mode. And the monk mode is almost always a solitary mode. I think it's necessary to have that. But allow yourself to be social. And the only reason why I went on that tangent is because I find myself wanting to be more isolated as I get older. Less interested in friends, in other humans around me. I'm pretty good socializing with 1 or 2 people. Usually just one-on-one is what I feel the most comfortable with. And I have buddies. I don't like crowded rooms. When I go to the gym and it's too crowded, it gives me anxiety. I hate it. It's a problem. I force myself to stay. I want to leave. I want to just run off. My fight or flight kicks in. I want to take off. But I tell myself this is a means to an end. I'm not here to socialize. I'm here to just get my exercises done. Tunnel vision, laser focus in on what you're doing, block out everyone, release to the environment. There's people walking within arm's length of me. I don't like that. I gotta release. I gotta realize that, there's nothing I can do about it. Like being in traffic. There's nothing you can do about it. Go as crazy as you want. You're not moving on all them cars. You just have to sit there. Having some earbuds helps to put you in a different world and to keep people from wanting to interact with you. And there's ways that you can, you can navigate if you're at the gym and it's crowded and you have social anxiety. And you can go through your whole life trying to figure out how to navigate places, and it becomes quite the chore. You feel like that I know I felt like this. I felt like that I'm weak. Because I can't just show up to a party. I gotta know who's there. I gotta know who owns the house. I gotta know all this fucking information to put me at ease. You start to feel guilty when you have social anxiety, because when you reveal it to others, and a lot of people don't have social anxiety. They're little social butterflies, and they love having tons and tons of friends, and they love meeting new people, and they're the types when they go to these functions and they're just like, "Hi, how are you?" And you put me anywhere, I'm in the back. I'll find one motherfucker to talk to, and we'll just talk the whole time, and it just makes it easier for me, because then it's just me and you. But I don't run from my fears. Now, I don't put myself in a lot of social scenarios, and I can be honest on this video that maybe I should look for more social functions to put myself out there in. I used to, and as I've gotten older, I've kind of stopped a lot of that stuff. Maybe I should engage in that stuff more. I'm willing to admit that. I don't go to parties much. I got invited to a party today, and I went to a party today. It's the first time I've been to a party in a couple years. I mean, I can't remember the last time, so it must have been a couple years ago. And I'm happy with that. I mean, I have friends, but I'm happy with just how it goes. And I had anxiety all week long about going to this party. I was invited last week, and I thought about several excuses that maybe I could use to get out of it. It was a birthday party. And it's a birthday party for someone I've known for quite a long time, so I had to settle on going, even if I didn't like some of the people that might possibly be there. There's a potential that somebody that was going to be there, one or two people that she knows that I don't like. And you never know how that is going to go. I can do my best to control myself. But I am a crazy motherfucker from the streets. And I can be honest. There's no guarantees. You just don't know. I'll try. I'll try my best. So I had that to think about. And then all the other aspects of socializing with people that I don't know who are going to be there, and that is usually involves a certain aspect of shallow kind of get to know you. What do you do for a living? And it's questions that you don't even really care about, you know, whatever. Maybe I just sound too cynical, but I hate shallow conversations. I get bored with that shit really quickly. I don't even like to engage in it. I like to talk about deep stuff, even with people I don't know. Let's just skip over the bullshit. Who cares what you do? You got a job somewhere, good for you. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about fucking the stars, philosophy. Let's talk about death. Let's talk about anything, man. You know, let's just talk about something good. So that's why I usually just find one person, latch onto them in the corner, and we'll just be like, okay, me and you are just gonna chat for a while. And then I've made my appearance and I go. I never catch rides to parties or to functions of any kind, anywhere. If I'm gonna go meet people for a concert, I'm not catching a ride there with you. Whatever it is, I always drive. I don't Uber. I never, ever, 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 ever Uber or take cabs, ever. Never, ever. I always drive. Take my motorcycle or my truck, because I want to be able to be in control of when I leave. I'm not going to stand outside waiting for a fucking Uber if I want to leave right the fuck now. I just want to be able to go. So it's always good to just be in charge of your own journey in this way, and to have a few different little tricks. If you have an anxiety attack, like I was thinking about this party. My brother texted me something earlier today. After talking to him, I had a full-on anxiety attack. And I was just like, oh shit, you know. I noticed it. I was like, this is an anxiety attack. God damn it. So there's a lot of different ways that you can handle anxiety attacks. I've made videos on this before, but very quickly what I like to do is just exercise. You can drop and do some push-ups, you can do some burpees, some squats, something that is gonna get your heart rate going, force you to breathe properly, how exercise will force you to breathe. And during that time that I'm doing my push-ups, I like to do push-ups. It's just an exercise I like, and you make sure you have good form. There's exercise videos on YouTube to teach you good form. Make sure you're using good form, even when you're doing the simplest stuff that you may have done your whole life. Look into it. You'd be surprised. I realized I was doing push-ups wrong. My whole life I've been doing them with poor form. So do them right. While you're doing your push-ups and you're breathing, you can run positive affirmations. And that little comment, it doesn't take long. Just drop and do 23, 25 push-ups and run some positive affirmations in your head. Make sure you're breathing right. perfect form, and you get up and you will have a little adrenaline rush, which will counteract any kind of weakness that you're going through, any kind of little bitch shit that you're thinking, and you've snapped out of your anxiety attack. Do not avoid social scenarios if you have anxiety. Just have a plan of attack. Always go into a battle with a plan. Have a battle plan. And this is my battle plan. Thanks for watching.